Hi Gina, this is Salo, and this is your Galactic Light Language reading, Starseed Activation. I see symbols around others called light language because light language speaks to the soul without words. It's a feeling, it's an emotion, it's intuition, it is psychic, information that you receive, of packets of information, of downloads. Because a symbol can mean more than one thing in the universe, and of course us humans try to think of one word just means one thing, but really when you get into the galactic content of things and other planets and other universes, it means many more things. And these are the symbols I see around you. With your birthday that I have, if I add up your birthday and bring it down to a single digit, you are number 5 in numerology, which is freedom, fun, and adventure in the universe. It's about travel, getting outside of the house, seeing other parts of the world, not working a 9-to-5 job, and doing what your personal passions are in this lifetime. Because when I tune into these symbols, in your past lifetimes, you have always been a chameleon, molding to what other people's wants and needs are. So much so that when you were born into this lifetime, you didn't know what the heck your passion was. And so this is a lifetime of trying a little bit of this and a little bit of that and finding out what your own belief in the universe is about things and what your own job in the universe is about things and what your own passions and ideas are. You're here to be the leader, the way shower, shining the light for others, and to be the leader and not the follower in this lifetime. My guides always say too, and these are part of your guides coming in here with the spaceship of having contact to your guides and angels in other dimensions and also on other planets, and your planet of origin coming in and beaming in these signals of these symbols and everything. Anytime you see a spiral is an activation happening, and these are little doorways or portals that you go through in this lifetime to grow. These little dots and dashes are kind of like from the Pleiades of like Morse code, creating movement. So anytime your eye looks at this part of the section, it creates movement and a sense of nonconformity and finding out your own personal decision about things in the universe. This is also a Japanese lifetime, my guides are saying, and then also blending all your lifetimes into the figure 8, which is the infinity sign of learning to have balance and finding out what your passions and desires and fun is in the universe. It's about approaching life with love, with this little heart coming in, connecting to your guides and angels with your psychic ability, which you've had in past lifetimes. You know how to do that. It is, this is a Nordic symbol, my guides are saying, almost like from the runes, and bringing in information for you. This is a little bit of a Mayan glyph, my guides are saying here. Some past lifetimes you've had there. You've also had some Native American lifetimes. But you've always conformed to what everybody in the tribe wanted to do in that Native American lifetime. And I think you were like the daughter of a medicine man, and you never really got to do what you wanted to do. And so this is a lifetime of that self-discovering of what you want to do, past the father figures, past the authority figures, and in an interpersonal relationship, my guides are saying, expressing your emotions and feelings. That's why this blue is like a river of emotions coming in, signaling from your ship coming down. This is the symbol for the starseed symbol from Australia. These are activations when you see spirals of energy coming into a sea of emotions. It's about you expressing your emotions in this lifetime. It's like, for example, if you had a partner that wanted to play golf on Saturday and wanted you to meet them there, and you hate playing golf, you were, instead of saying no right in that moment, you kind of go, okay, I'll meet you there at 12, and then during the whole week you're thinking, oh my God, how am I going to get out of playing golf? Saturday comes, you totally forget about the date, you stand that person up, they call you, they get mad because you didn't even show up, and you get yourself in trouble because you didn't express yourself in that moment. A better way of doing is saying, honey, I really don't like playing golf. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but how about after golf we have lunch together? So it's still a date. You're still doing something you like to do together, or go to the movies, or a walk in the park, or whatever that is, something you both like to do. Be honest in a relationship. That way you're being honest with yourself. And the more that you're honest with yourself, you're going to have less people betray you in this lifetime. And then less people will make you angry. And that anger comes from you not standing up for yourself, not being yourself, not saying no to things you don't want to do. Not having boundaries creates a lot of anger in the universe. And then it creates a sense of a judgment towards them. And then a sense of tit for tat type of attitude towards people. Like, how dare they? When really comes back to ourselves. You have to be true to yourself. You have to be in integrity. It's important to keep your word with others when you make promises. That way they'll get less mad at you, and you're being in integrity with yourself and loving yourself. And when you say no to things, you're also loving yourself by doing things special for you, which is so important. Being the leader, bringing that fire, taking in that action. Now, this light language over here in the sea of emotions is the totality of all your lifetimes. This is a summation sign, and this is the waves of emotion that comes through, integrating them and going through doorways to be a bigger you, a higher self you, a more of integration of body, mind, and spirit in this lifetime. So you are having a sense of self-discovery and being the leader and finding out what your craft or what your art is, or your photography or your poetry or your dance or your travel, or what Gina wants to do is so important. Do not take a back seat in this lifetime, and to know it's okay if you try a little bit of this and try a little bit of that, and you kind of think, well, why can't I find that one thing? You're not meant to find that one thing. You're here to self-discover many, many things about yourself in this lifetime. So don't be so hard on yourself. So I hope you like this galactic light reading. Oh, I also wanted to go over what your personal year is. You are in a 7 personal year in spirituality and numerology, about having a spiritual awakening. So what better year for having a spiritual reading than now? And also next year you will be in an 8 personal year, which means more money, more work, more organizational skills, getting rid of clutter, letting go of things that no longer serve you, taking good care of your health next year for 2024. And it's also about savings account, my guides are saying. Take good care of your money. It's having that flow of a balance between work and play next year. Taking good care of your health, saving your money, watching your money, and know that money has value is a very important thing for you next year. So I just wanted to tell you that. And then in 2025, you will be in a 9 personal year. That's endings. It's not a good year to start anything new or to move. You'll just end up moving again, or dating anyone new in the 9 year. It just doesn't work out or pan out. But in 2026, you start a brand new 9-year cycle. It's a 1 year, it's new beginnings, really cool stuff, and good health in that year too. So just a short synopsis. If you ever want a spiritual reading, contact me on SaloStanleyPsychic.com. We can have a session on the phone. It's lots of fun, well worth it, and plus it's recorded. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we're going to say, sending angels blessings your way today.